Hey everybody, figured I'd bring you along for one of my estimates today. Everyone else I had to talk to. This is a vacant house, so it's just a gutter cleaning on a small one-story home. You can see plants growing out, so it's kind of packed, but roof is completely flat. Be in and out of here in like 30 minutes. So probably be at $100 for this. So trying to think of what I could upsell them on. Could probably clean this stuff up, I guess. I could use a house wash, but it's not super critical. Ooh, here's something. Maybe they'll want that cleaned up. Look at that rabbit. It's pretty dirty. Clean up nice. I'd probably do that little thing. I'd probably do that for like $100. I got a $200 minimum now, so everything's $200. But if they want to do other things, then can. Windows are pretty dirty, so yeah. You know, this is why I can't vouch for the customer factor enough, because you can automate your emails and everything. So let's do an example. Someone calls for an estimate, right? Or they fill out your little website submission form if you have a website. So they fill out the info, their name, number, email, what service they want, boom. So they submit it, and then if you have the customer factor, you can have an automated email, so as soon as they submit it, instantly an email gets sent back to them saying, hey, welcome to Wally Services. Thanks for giving us the opportunity to provide our services to you. And then you can kind of explain the process, and you can say, you know, we provide an estimate for every service we offer, just so you have it. You know, you can kind of explain that your process is to give an estimate for every service. So then you don't offend people, because some people find it offensive if they ask for one estimate and then you offer other estimates. They think all you're doing is trying to upsell. But if you clear the air from the get-go, then it's just kind of chalked up as like a company policy type thing. So yeah, that's how I have mine set up. So whenever I go to a job, I can provide as many estimates as I want without worrying about offending anybody. So here's just how I've been writing up my estimates lately. Keep in mind, everything changes. I made a video where I was doing it a little different, like abbreviations and stuff. And I still do it like that sometimes, but for something like this, I just narrow it down to fixed windows and openable windows. So if you walk up here, this middle window is a fixed window. It doesn't move. These two windows open. So I've been doing it this way because I price the windows that open a little different than the ones that are fixed. And I count per pane. So some people count double hungs or something like this as one window. I count it as two because it's 2 panes of glass. But only one part opens and one part's fixed. So when I'm pricing like the premium or whatever, I only charge the premium on the openable windows, and then I just charge the inside out price, like the deluxe, on the fixed windows, because you can't clean the track on a fixed window. Makes sense? So for example, I've got 4 fixed and 4 open for the front of the house. So fixed windows would be that middle window, this door. The door doesn't, I mean, the door opens, but you're not going to clean the track of a door. That window and that window would be fixed. And the ones with the screen, they open. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 fixed, 4 open. So on this side I have 2 fixed and 2 open. And then on the back of the house, I've got 7 fixed and 6 open. So that's a fixed, that's an open, that's a fixed, that's an open, That's a fixed, that's an open, that's a fixed, that's an open. So we got 4 fixed, 4 open right there. These little sliding storm door ones, I count those as 2 openables. So I put a 2 for open because you have to slide both of them up or down, brush out the track or whatever to clean it out. It's just, that's just how I do it. And then the door behind it is 1, 2, 3 French pane doors. It's 3 windows. I don't know if this opens or not. 3. So that's 3 fixed. This siding is, it's not aluminum, it's like wood. Yeah, it's like wood or something. I don't know what the hell it is. It's definitely not wood. Oh, it is vinyl. Wow, that's cool. But it looks like wood. So vinyl siding. So throw in a house wash. They don't need it super bad. They could use one though, just to clean it up a little, clean up the gutters. And then I'll also throw in the deck cleaning. Thinking about throwing in a fence cleaning too. Just the inside of the fence. Think of how nice that would look if all the wood was brightened up. You got a million different fences though. That area is like really bad, whereas this area is not super bad. Those are pretty bad. So yeah. So yeah, this house is vacant. It's either being sold or is sold, one of the two, and they're cleaning it up. But just take a look at my estimate sheet. It's gone from just a gutter cleaning estimate to, I haven't wrote in the price for the window cleaning yet, but I will. So we have the gutter cleaning, we're going to have a window cleaning estimate, we have the concrete cleaning, which would be the driveway, walkway, and the sidewalks from property line to property line. We have this deck over here that we added the price to. I do a price range. So the first price is if they want to do a multi-service thing. So we're out here and the price would be over the minimum. Or it's $200 if they only want the deck cleaned. And then we have a fence wash. So the entire fence around, cleaning that would be $300. House wash would be $250 to $329. So it's such a small house, I could do $250 if they wanted to get more services done at once. Otherwise, it would have to be my minimum price of $329 for a house wash. So that's just a glimpse. I know that'll help you out because this is stuff they don't teach in school, in the public school system. So that'll help you out. Oh, and another good thing about the customer factor. So I kind of clearly write in my estimates or my proposals, in like a little blip, a little paragraph saying we don't include basement windows in our estimates, like these window well storm windows. Usually people just don't care about them, and they cost a lot more to get them cleaned. So it just states that we do not include that, and that saves you from any confusion when you go to an estimate and they're like, oh, you guys aren't going to clean those. You don't have to be kicking yourself cleaning them. You can say, no, it states in our proposals we do not include those. If you want a price for it, I could write one up for you real quick, but it's not included in the estimate. So you'll learn with experience. You got to protect yourself, because one of these days you'll come across what you think is a really cool client and they start demanding and asking that you go above and beyond what the estimate states.